The burden of beauty. In a peaceful village called Uzoani, deep in the heart of a green valley, lived women known across the land for one special thing, their yansh. Every woman in Uzoani had big, round, bouncing yansh. It was what the village was proud of. From the day a baby girl was born, mothers would feed her special food, rub natural oils on her skin, and make her dance at every full moon so her body would grow with calves. Men from far places came to Uzoani looking for wives. They wanted women with round backsides, wide hips, and waist beads that sang with every step. In Uzoani, if a girl didn't have yansh, she was not seen as beautiful. But in that same village lived a girl called Favor. She was 17, slim, and tall. Her skin was soft and glowing like new cocoa. Her eyes were bright and clear. But unlike other girls, Favor had a very small yansh. Some said she had no yansh at all. When she wore her wrapper, it didn't sit tight. Her waist beads hung like ropes. No curve followed her steps. The other girls mocked her. The boys whispered when she passed. One said, "Is she from this village? Maybe she was born in a flat land." Another said, "She looks like she's standing backward." Favor heard them all. She walked with her eyes low and her shoulders weak. At home, her mother, Mama Ojeki, told her, "You are beautiful, my child. One day, they will see it." But Favor didn't believe her. She would look at herself in the mirror and touch her waist. Nothing changed. She prayed, rubbed oils, and ate more yam and red stew. Still, nothing. She began to hate her body. Favor was one of the brightest girls in her school. She read faster than others and helped her teacher, Madam Nidiameka, keep the classroom clean. But even in school, the mocking followed her. One day during break, a group of girls blocked her path. "Please turn around," said Adiz, the leader of the group. "Let's see if your yansh is still missing." They all laughed. Favor ran. Tears burned her eyes. She stayed in the toilet till break ended. When she got home, she told her mother, "I don't want to go to school again." "Why, my daughter?" "They laugh at me. They say I'm not like them." Mama Ojeki held her hand. "You are not like them. And that is not a bad thing." But Favor did not smile. She began to sit alone, walk alone, and hide her body under long clothes. At night, she cried and asked the moon, "Why did you make me different?" Every year, the village held a big festival called Dance of the Moons. It was the pride of Uzoani. Girls above 15 would wear wrappers, tie waist beads, and dance for the crowd. On the day of the festival, the girls stood in a circle, wrappers tied, bodies oiled, waist beads ready. The drums began. One by one, the girls danced. Their yansh moved with each beat. The crowd cheered. Some men threw money. Then it was Favor's turn. Favor stood tall. She closed her eyes and danced. Slowly. Not with yansh, but with grace. Her arms moved like river leaves. Her feet touched the earth with peace. When she finished, silence filled the square. That night, Favor went home with no prize. But for the first time, her chest felt light. One day, a boy named Chijo came to Uzoani. He was not from there. He came to learn basket weaving from Baba Uche, the old master weaver. He was quiet, kind, and different from the boys in the village. He didn't chase the girls with big yansh. He watched people from afar. One afternoon, Chijok saw Favor sitting by the stream reading. "Hi," he said. She looked up. "Hi. You read well," he said. "I like books." They talked. From that day, they met often. By the stream. Under the big tree. Behind the school. He told her, "You are not like others." She smiled for the first time in weeks. Favor started to feel hope. As the days passed, Favor and Chijo grew close. They walked together. She laughed more. But the village noticed. Why is he with her? One evening, Chijo brought flowers to Mama Ojeki's house. I want to marry your daughter, he said. Mama Ojeki was surprised but smiled. She deserves happiness. The wedding was planned. Some people smiled. Others whispered, he just pities her. On her wedding day, she wore yellow lace. Her eyes sparkled. Her wrapper danced around her legs. She thought, maybe now I will be enough. But something was wrong. Weeks into the marriage, Chijo changed. He stayed out late. He came home smelling of perfume that was not Favor's. He didn't touch her like before. One night, she asked, "Do you still love me?" He didn't answer. "Why did you marry me?" she asked again. He looked away. "Because I felt sorry for you." Favor felt the ground shake. "What?" "I pitied you. Everyone mocked you. I thought giving you love would make you feel better." Tears filled her eyes. "So it was never real?" "No," he said. Favor packed her things and left. She walked back to her mother's house, shaking with pain. She stayed inside for days. She did not eat. She did not speak. One night, after crying for hours, Favor heard an old tale in her head. It was one her grandmother used to say. "There is a river deep in the hills," she once said, "called the River of Beauty. If you go there and ask the gods, they can change your body." Favor stood. She packed a bag, tied her wrapper, and left in the dark. She walked for days. Through thick forest. Over rocky paths. Past dangerous animals. At last, she found the river. It was silver in color. Quiet but deep. The water glowed under the moon. She knelt by the riverbank. "O gods of the River of Beauty," she whispered. "I have been mocked. I have been left. I have been broken. Please, give me what others have. Give me Yansh. Make me beautiful." The river rippled. A soft voice came. "Are you sure, child?" "Yes." "Do you know beauty can bring danger?" "I don't care." "Very well." The water rose and wrapped around her like silk. Favor fainted. When she woke, she was not the same. When Favor returned to Yuzuani, the whole village stopped. Men stared. Women gasped. "Is that Favor?" someone asked. "She's like a goddess." Her backside was now round and full. Her steps caused beads to sing. Her wrapper held firm. Boys who once laughed now followed her with gifts. But she did not smile at them. With her new body, Favor started her own market stall. She sold rare beads and soaps from the river. People came from other villages to buy. But even as her fame grew, she did not forget her pain. She opened a place where girls who were mocked could come and talk. "I was like you," she said. "I know the pain. I know the tears." At first, Favor thought the river had blessed her. Her new body brought her power, attention, and fame. But then, something strange began to happen. Her yansh kept growing. At first, it was small changes. Her wrapper felt tighter each week. She had to buy new clothes. Her beads snapped while she walked. Then it became worse. "Maybe I just need rest," she told herself. But the growth didn't stop. It grew bigger every month. Her old wrappers no longer fit. She stopped going to the market. She stayed inside. The same villagers who once praised her began to whisper again. "Did you see Favor? She looks strange. She looks like a curse." Children laughed when they saw her. One day, she cried and ran to the mirror. She saw herself and fell to the ground. "Why didn't I accept who I was before?" she whispered. Why did I go to that river? She tried to return to the river of beauty. She begged the gods again. Please, take it back. I don't want this anymore. I just want to be me. But the river was still. No voice answered. Favor lived the rest of her life in a quiet house. She no longer went outside. Her yansh had become too large to hide, too heavy to carry. Alone, Favor sat by her window and watched the birds. Sometimes she would whisper, "I had peace before I begged to look like them." Her story became a warning. When girls in Uzoani cried about their bodies, their mothers would say, "Be careful. Not all that looks good ends well." Remember Favor, the girl whose yansh would not stop growing.